Radiant team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. Reserve time. 5 seconds remaining.
Oracle.
Dire team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining.
Stands ready.
Dire team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire Team's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining.
You know this man's gonna die. Alright, if he comes out transform and double damage, at least for the next few seconds, he can a few right clicks means a lot to the whole team.
Around there with I think it's for Oracle that you pull up to how many hit points again for Oracle?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah, and I think Oracle works well with Sven and also DP because what DP relies on is just being alive in fights. That's why she normally gets an EU scepter so ulti can still go on and she can still walk
I
around.
think all you need to do right now is just to put sentries at the ancient right there. Don't let Sven farm the ancient.
That's true. That's
The minute we can get Helm of Dominator, they're just gonna stack the camp at the ancient, right?
That's true. Now that's the mindset that you know you can always thin some
10
form.
seconds left. Decided?
所以需要一个比较给力的节奏点。7、6、
5 seconds
5
remaining.
Queen of Pain.
Radiant Team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Dark Seer.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle! "30 seconds to battle." The battle's starting!
Worthy tribute.
slippery when dead.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Me first.
First blood!
Grasslands of my home.
It looks like Dire fortified their structures.
A soldier's fortune.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Someone better help Dire's middle tower. Dire have fortified their structures. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Dire's top tower. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Dead.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Where you're going, the weather doesn't change.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Dire's top tower is under attack. Killing spree. Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold fog left behind. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's exact.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Deserved it.
middle tower. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Why is the Queen of Pain a good pick?
It's hard to say, but I mean, even I mentioned Queen of Pain is not that great of a hero, but I think she could still work in this sort of game. It's just they didn't really execute it well enough. You need your team to back you up with the blink on Sara, obviously, so that someone initiates and you get an easy setup. But without the blink on Slara, then you're relying on the Queen to position herself.
They're going in, they go straight on Shieldix, they might delay his Radiance by a little bit. And KYX with the Ghost Strike.
That was bad.
Yeah.
He was close to it.
Yeah, it was so close.
Right now, Wi-Fi Gaming is going to be able to dictate one more tempo right now, getting a tower. So this is, I mean, it's still alright for them if they're not getting the Roshan. I mean, as long as they don't give up Roshan, Towering is still fine with it. Because if they take a Roshan fight and everyone is up their Horn and their Sonic Wave, it's going to be really good for Towering.
Oh, just to see the Ice Blast being thrown out here is just a warning shot of an Ice Blast. Just try and slow down this push. Not too much can be done.
He is almost close to his BKB. This fan is actually like huge right now.
Yeah.
My god, and let's look at the stack. Yes. Okay, so he gets this tower. He goes for the stack, and he should have his BKB. He should have his BKB. Oh my god.
And he'll be close to level 16 as well. But no, he's going bottom.
He's gonna clean up the farm, take all the farm on the map. You know, classic carry play right there. Take up every single bit of farm.
And the best part, Towering doesn't even have a clearing contest.
Right, they're actually going for the bottom tower. They're rotating everyone down. They're gonna remove this tower so they get better Roshan control.
Yeah, and Towering doesn't have a ancient stealing lineup, so they don't have to worry about their stack, so they can just take it later.
Their Queen has to farm the enemy jungle like this. This is looking like it's jungling. Yeah, this is looking like it's all on this Spectre's back to actually carry his team. He has the Radiance up. Let's check on the Slara, our Slara friend right there. So I said minute 20. He's getting close.
Sell your Calling Blade! Prove Winter wrong! Yeah, Yamato hasn't had the best of games, man.
He's given up 6 towers just to get this Blink Dagger of his.
Maybe he can reflect after this game, you know? Has some feedback.
They're actually gonna siege the high ground here.
Okay.
Sara has Blink though, Sara has Blink, so they might get caught by surprise because of the super late Blink of Sara.
Hype!
Gonna smoke, do they have a smoke? Hide the Sara, surprise them with the Blink, and win the team fight with Blink.
5-man Ice
Blink, Sara, Sonic Wave, let's go! It's gonna happen! No Glyph! Stada, come on! Do it!
Here we go. We're gonna watch the team fight.
They're backing off. He hasn't found a good position to do it. Okay, they see the Blink.
And they count the smoke.
They see the Blink now.
Got him.
But DP ulti down, so I wonder if Towering will actually look to make a move right now. Because you have to take advantage of the cooldowns. Like DP's main weakness is you play around the cooldown of Exorcism. So as the opposing team, whenever it's down, they get your tower, you have to try and find a way to regain something, you know.
Yeah, definitely. But White Fries, I think their play is safe. They know the Exorcism's down. They take the tier 3, they're happy with that. They back off. They reclaim that ancient stack you're talking about. And then go for Roshan once the Exorcism's up.
Midas.
Why not?
Reminds me of X Freedom when he's playing support. Midas every time.
He is their 6th player, so he might be influencing Pelosin here.
Come on, get a Midas. This game's going late.
I mean, when you're ahead, getting a Midas isn't that bad, right? Is it? Or do you think a 4-staff would be better here, or, you know?
I think for Disruptor it's okay. It's like Phoenix. You want to get to level 16 faster. It's not only the items that you're getting, the levels.
Why 16?
Levels you want as well, like certain here. Like for Phoenix especially.
Okay, yeah. Phoenix, yeah.
For Disruptor it's more of you want to get a lot of items.
You want to get the Aghanims?
Yeah, because the hero doesn't farm very well. So you need the Midas to help you to farm. Like in case it goes super late, you have a lot of items to actually contribute in team fights, especially the refresher and air games. Those are like, your most important late game items. And right now the Darkseid is going to complete his team fighting items. He has the mech plus the hood against the A, so that will be really good for his team. The pipe as well eventually. Alright.
Yeah, they're going for Roshan. Exorcism is about 20 seconds, but they'll use the God Strength.
They missed their window though. They didn't do anything when Exorcism is done. And right now, because Exorcism is coming off cooldown, Wi-Fi's gaming feel like, okay, we have all our cooldowns, we're gonna move to the next objective. After all the 6 outer towers, obviously Roshan is next. And because you didn't take advantage of it being down right now, Tarling is like forced to think about whether we should take this fight now against the DPLT. But they have Ice Base. They have Ice Blast plus Sonic Wave plus Horn. They definitely should go and try. If they're not fighting now, they're never going to take a fight.
Oh, I think White Fries are fearing this. They see an Observer Ward. I think the Observer Ward scouted it.
If they see the Ice Blast, they can go back and finish the Roshan maybe.
Yeah.
Did they see it?
Pretty sure they saw it.
Yeah, I think they saw it. Yeah, there's a sentry there. Because with the sentry, you can see the Ice Blast coming.
Yeah, they know. They want to finish this out fast. They pop the Exorcism. There'll be no contest for this one.
Yeah. Without Ice Blast, I think Tarling is just very, very hesitant.
I think might still go though. Desperate attempt.
It's going to be late.
Here comes Yamate! No, the vacuum! Oh my god! They're calling Blade though. I mean, they could vacuum, they're catching them in the wall, the silence as well. Rocky does pop his BKB. White Fries as well. They deploy the BKB and the strength, but the big sleeves already takes out the bench. A waste of a 10-second BKB.
Oh, that was a great vacuum by HY. Yeah, dragging them towards the low round. That was really, really good play. He did that without a blink, so basically he just ran up to their face and dragged them down.
Yeah. Queen forced to use that 10-second BKB, so a really big play on his part. Having to burn that 10-second BKB, so HY, plus 1 Ghost Star.
He's looking really, really good for White Fries right now. They're totally controlling the pace of the game, taking all the towers. So next for them is to wait for the next cooldown, maybe get the BKB done on DP before they siege the high ground.
Yeah, definitely. How far off is he?
He's got quite far. He's quite far. Hammer plus Overcup. He still needs the whole recipe.
But he's already at 900 gold. It's only 400 away.
No, he needs the... I know,
he already has the Overclock.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's actually that rich?
Yeah, he's rich, man.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you look at that gold graph, it's like 13,000 in favor.
So basically what went wrong for Tarling is the tempo, you know, like the point on the game where you should have done something with your spells or with your hero, they miss out on all the opportunities. I mean, I say all, but it's mostly the first 2 opportunities. The first Horn, plus the first Sonic Wave.
Oh no, you missed out the third one, getting Iron Titan.
Oh yeah, obviously that's something too, but it's not like, it's not an important tempo for them. It's something that you should have done to help the tempo. Yeah. So right now you can see because of the Iron Talon, the Star is having a very, very minimal impact on the game because of the late timing of the blink. So it's not exact, like he couldn't have done anything else with the build that he went, so there's no choice. So he basically put himself in a really bad position. Right now they're gonna smoke with all the ultis coming up, Sonic Wave 20 seconds, but White Fire is gaming as well, smoked up and have all the...
Oh, Disruptor's gonna break it all, he drops the silence on the high ground there, this hot oh no! Queen of Pain! Oh! Third kill here for White Price, KYXY, now Ice. He's just trying to run away. This could be an ultra kill here for the Sven. Smash down.
Are you sure you want
Rampage?
SNY Lysander?
I'm convinced, bro. I'm convinced. Oh, what? Triple kill Sonic Wave. A big turnaround here from that Queen of Pain. Rodgi finally coming online. 25 minutes. We were just talking about SFA. We missed like an awesome triple kill from that Sonic Wave and blew up 3 supports, including HY. That's pretty good. They took a lot of buybacks.
He bought back, so who else bought back? Like 2 heroes bought back?
Yeah, I think Slaughter bought back.
Oh, Slaughter and
Queen of Pain bought back, yeah. But Slaughter's pretty much just a blink crush at this point, right?
It's not that bad for White Fries gaming. I mean, Queen of Pain not that bad. Queen of Pain didn't even get that much gold because of buyback, so it's fine. They wait for everyone to spawn. They still have the ages for 2 minutes? So they should be able to siege again.
Oh yeah, that stun initiation just blew them up in 1 hit. I'm convinced, bro. Echo Saber over Sanchin Yasha. I do like that item though. But you know the funny thing, when they first released that item, the first thing that I thought of getting it on was the Elder Titan.
What?
Yeah, because I imagine...
What? Why?
Imagine you drain... I mean, Tiny and Sven were obvious choices, but the funny one that I thought of was Elder Titan. Because you get all that damage from the spirit, then you just punch someone twice.
And yeah.
I have a funny way of thinking, you know? It's kind of those theory crafts that won't ever work, but it sounds funny on paper.
It's not efficient damage-wise. You could just get it on, like, I mean, other heroes. Right. Elder Titan just needs one thing: movement speed. That's why you get Windlace and Yules. So your speed runs very fast, so you can land stomps. That's all you need. You don't need to right-click people.
Alright. But we'll wait for another Sven smash. He does have his soft
Trying to convince Lysander is difficult.
No, I'm convinced. We're ready for the crush now, Yamate. Let's go.
Fortify their structures.
He amplifies up to
They're
90.
waiting for Sonic Wave to, I think, 15 seconds.
I think they're waiting for Aegis to drop as well.
But it's like 1.5 minutes. I don't think
Oh,
they
he
can wait
goes
for that.
in, tries to bait something. Oh no, the Sven! He does block and hit though. He will actually zip away right away. And Link running away from Sven. So Sven's initiation has been ruined, but they lose their racks here. The BKB has been deployed by Sven, so they might try and catch him on the retreat there, but the blink out, and he will be safe. Alright, here comes Yamate. Goes to the HY. HY applies that amplified damage. Will not be enough to actually do any kind of damage whatsoever. Just tracks them up, but no damage onto Whiteflies. And 290 with a TP out. They get a free racks, they just port out. They waste some cooldowns, but that's about it.
They got the rack, so
Yeah, they got the
basically
racks.
it's worth it regardless.
Free racks.
Even if they lose one hero or two heroes there, I would say it's still gonna be worth it if they get the free racks. So all in all, game is super in control by Whiteflies Gaming right now. Total control. Taring needs to get something done with the DPLT down. Like, they're not using the big cooldowns to their... I mean, I guess they themselves have very big cooldowns with the Haunt and the Sonic Wave, but... they're not getting enough done though. Like, in some games we see when Spectre gets Radiance, it changes the game, right? But this game, when they got the Radiance on Spectre, they didn't get a lot done.
Huh? Shonix. He's still got the best score out of his entire team.
Pretty fat though, but
it's not enough to beat the Sven. Sven's too tanky.
it's like what I mentioned.
Oh, look at that.
They missed their window, you know, the window earlier, and the startup blink came too late. So right now it's like he has to go in, and he needs to be able to land a stun on, you know, you need to kill the Oracle first. That is the difficult part.
The Spectre could do that. You just haunt in and just focus him in with the monster style. You can just
Does he have the Manta already?
I think he does. He bought out.
Oh yeah, okay. Then he can, with the Manta he can kill him immediately. So that would be good for them. So basically that is the ideal scenario. You haunt, Manta, you kill the Oracle, startup blinks, crushes the target in front. Maybe say the Sven or the DP. Ideally the DP, because it's just easier to kill. And then you get your Ice Blast plus Sonic Wave onto the DP while Spectre is killing the Oracle.
These are ideal situations.
Yeah, ideal. Obviously, that's you have to calculate the fact that there's Pipe, there's Blink on Darkseid right now, and he's gonna be able to initiate, counter initiate for his team.
The minute this whole thing starts, HY tries to come in, blink, vacuum, Sven just ends them all with one hit.
Yeah, that's actually so cool. If you vacuum like 2-3 heroes and he does a double hit with Echo Saber.
Goodbye. He even has the hammer to make sure you stay there for a little bit longer. And yeah, this is it's an age-old combo. It's a Sven Darkseid. You just back into the hammer and then you just go hit.
Yeah, what's wrong with age-old combo? You know, yeah, as long as it works.
It's good stuff.
Some people are more of a fan of new stuff, you know, like crazy new things.
Bad Rider without Lesser.
Oh, that was actually, I mean, that was quite crazy with Arcane Boots.
Yeah, with Aether Lens.
Yeah, it's actually pretty useful. Like, you have Arcane Boots for your team, you have a lot of mana, and you can disassemble the Arcane Boots into Aether Lens after. So it's actually a pretty good build. Now we see Whiteflies Gaming in total control of this game. They might just wait for the next Roshan to be super safe about things before they siege the high ground, since they're in control of the map. Only criticism is they still don't have a gem to control the map, because if right now you look at the map, if they can eliminate every single vision from Taring, which they only have one, it will be very difficult for Taring to move out. So that's basically the thing that they still haven't done.
I mean, at this point, Taring has shown that they don't really like to move out of their base and take advantages of...
You can't, you just basically can't.
Yeah, not
without
at this point,
smoke,
right?
Without smoke you can't.
They nearly have Axe on the Queen.
It's not a game changer, honestly. Like, the smoke is in 3.5 minutes, it's just way too long. They're gonna lose the next Roshan as well at this rate. Sven is farming the whole map. they're just continuously stacking Ancients.
Yeah, it's got 21,000 net worth. This even a Spectre, a hero that's normally difficult to bring down, goes down really fast.
You can't man fight the Sven right now with the Spectre.
You have to kite around him, wait for his Warcry to go down.
4 stuff, 1 on AA, that's basically it.
Yeah. There's Slaughter going for a BKB. Do you think BKB is the right choice for him, or is 4 staff?
He needs the BKB because of the stuns and silences from the DP and like the Disruptor. It's because he's just that far behind. Usually at this point you should have Blink, BKB plus 4 stuff.
Okay.
If you go Blink 4 stuff first. So it's just that he's very far behind, so there's not much to add about that. He's having a hard game, so not much items on the Slardar. So they are basically only relying on the Horn plus Sonic Wave. The Slardar just needs to be able to find a good Blink card. It's gonna be hard because he doesn't have BKB, but he needs to do that for his team, and hopefully the Sonic Wave and the Ice Blast follow-up will finish off the heroes with the Horn.
Yeah. Oh, they see 290. It's gonna be a good. The Yules. Wow! First hit Yules. Or rather, instant Yules there. Precasted it, and now he's gonna chase after the Slaughter. Backs it back in. He crushes on the HY, but there's your Siphon slowing it down. He's really getting in trouble here. There is KYXY. They beat up the fish. They slice it up. They sashimi. And well, KYXY. Yep. Time to go. 10-1. This guy only dying to 1 time, and now going to look for a second set of ranks. And what can Taring really do? They have no buyback on the Slaughter. They have no real initiation. Sit and wait. All right. We'll defend the throne, boys.
If they try to find out, they'll just lose all their heroes. I don't think they can fight at all without the Slaughter. There's no way. Even if they swap someone in, I don't think they can win that fight.
Yeah, they go for the cold feet. Might get 290 to get frozen here, yeah.
If he tries to swap the Sven or the DP, they'll just
never mind,
BKB.
no need to swap. He's going right in. He goes onto the Vengeful Spirit. Doesn't get the kill though because he does.
Ditch.
Yeah, they ditch their Rex and they go with the last ditch attempt. You know, the fountain defense. I think that's the game plan here. 33 minutes in, it's not looking too hot here for Taring Esports.
Like I mentioned, I don't know if the Aghanims is gonna... I don't think it's gonna even help them that much. I think the Queen needs like a Scythe or like they need to be able to initiate. So Aghanims is definitely not... I think not the choice here for Queen. She needs to be able to get a Scythe to... Because they are over relying on the...
Oh wow, are they trying to snipe Roshan?
Yep, DP ulti down, they have to try and do something. Yeah, they should have done this like a lot earlier.
This is desperation. They've got a lot of minus armor though. It could happen fast.
Darkseid is on his way. Darkseid is on his way.
They gotta do this real fast.
They're not gonna finish it in time though. They're gonna be in trouble.
Hunt? They got a Hunt. Oh no! Oh, the triple's on. The Hellfire are going down the vacuum as well. The silence as well. Now because Slaughter's gone, no more buyback for him. He's turned right away. Rocky trying to escape that. The Ice Blast does tag a few core heroes. It's gonna be very important. They need to haunt in right now. They haunt in with the Spectre. Going for HY. They blow up the Darkseid. The guy in the Coney head. Down. Pelosin, he's dropping very, very low, but he does manage to escape that. Shonex dropping very low and stealthy. Here comes the Hammer. They will fight him. They destroy it and delete him. There's a dieback here from your Spectre. There'll be a Roshan to claim as well. Beyond Godlike for KYXY. That's GG Winter says, and I'm inclined to agree. KYXY just doing too much damage in these team fights, and it wasn't even him. It was HYHY with the perfect initiations. They backed them in to a really compromising situation. I'm surprised they didn't get destroyed when the Sven stunned 3.
That was just like the Sven being too farmed right there. Like, the initiation was really good from him as well, stun 3 heroes, but like you mentioned, Taring was just making a very, very desperate play there. They knew it was dangerous for them to do that, but they were so far behind, they had to try something.
Yeah. And he didn't help that Yamate missed his crush on the Roshan. So, yeah. Maybe still early for them, you know? maybe the afternoon rises, you know, still warming up.
No excuses, Lysander.
Okay, maybe it's tea time, they're hungry. Alright, here comes the tier 4 defense. They're not calling GG, you know, it's at this point you can agree it's pretty much over. Taking some time to discuss about their next game, talk about it.
Or yell at each other at some cases. I mean, in some cases.
Alright.
You don't like to yell?
I get angry sometimes. Dota is a game that gets you really angry. They're going for 290, gets deflected right away. Then Lotus off. Sven here with the cleanup. Goes for lane, gets the smash. Ice falls GG. Too painful. And KYXY will steal this one out with a triple kill once again. And well, Towering Esports, they dropped in White Price 25 and 9. Looking good for this Singaporean Malaysian / China team here. White Price Gaming, HYHY at the helm. Taking another team down, only dropping a game to Fnatic so far, I believe. So looking pretty good in the brackets. The dream for TI stays alive. It'll be a treat to see HYHY back on the main stage at Seattle. It's been too long, man, too long.
They still have a long way to go.
Yeah, they still have a long way, but
they're not very like stable. They're okay, but they're gonna struggle a lot against stronger teams unless they
solidify.
Improve. Yeah, they have to improve in a lot of things, but I can see a lot of like potential there.
Alright, so with that, White Price will take 1-0 over Towering. It's a BO1 round robin. We'll see what happens in the following matches for the rest of today. I'm Lysander, this is Winter, and we'll be back with the panel for more analysis.
Alright guys, thank you very much Lysander, thank you very much Winter. By the way Lysander, sorry for mistaking
Words. Obviously, room words are still very important, but you can only need one.
Let's get moving.
Then you know where special is
The action
and where the bounty rune is.
Who could turn away from this battle?
No, going into this game, it's a lot of actual pressure on JL to win the laning stage to try and slow down the Invoker's momentum.